I know the Pi Network pioneers. The main topic of discussion was the release of the Open Mainnet. It has been almost 5 years since March 14, 2019. During this time, I was saddened to hear that some pioneers died before witnessing the mainnet. Some pioneers waited anxiously for KYC, but did not receive it before they died. It's heartbreaking to hear stories like this. I sincerely hope that all the deceased pioneers can find peace in heaven. The Pi in their wallets can also be passed on to their children. Life is not easy. The population is large, 50 million the population. Some pioneers will inevitably die. I have also observed that many pioneers are experiencing anxiety, which is causing them too. Pain and depression. Some people even fall victim to malicious scammers. I want to be here to support all the global pioneers. I have a background in economics, finance, accounting, and taxation. He holds 2 bachelor's degrees in economics and accounting. Previously certified public accountant. Currently, I am a U.S. tax professional with strong self-study skills. As a former CFO and CFO, I have the expertise to understand the white paper and the deeper meaning behind the work of Dr. Nicholas and Dr. Fan. However, my analysis is based on my background. I don't represent CT because I've never been in contact with them. Everyone has a different understanding of a project, but only one is correct. This also applies to the Pi Network's path to success. When we delve into the Pi Network's white paper, we have mastered the spirit of Pi. We share the same mission and vision as Pi Network. Let's have faith, not cowardice. We know that the road to success is difficult, but we will never give up because the Pi Network is a diamond. We were fortunate enough to meet Pi Network and walk with it for nearly 5 years. We are very grateful to Dr. Nicholas and Dr. Fan for their leadership. Most pioneers have a different perspective on KYC and the migration process. Although I seem to be in trouble, I feel relieved because I know CT is trustworthy and determined to succeed. They see that conditions have not been met, so the project must be protected. This also reflects their strong financial support. All pioneers need to understand that the delay in is not due to CT. It's because we pioneers. I want to be clear. This is not because Pioneer didn't complete the mainnet list. I'm sure many pioneers check it every day to make sure everything is in order. However, the problem is that KYC and migration won't happen because they haven't been released yet. Do you remember when CT announced Mass KYC last year? Did it really happen? It's not. Why? It's because pioneers both sell and buy. CT can see the blockchain records show the actual average price of Pi is around 10 cents. In this dangerous situation, can they continue with KYC and migration? In my opinion, if they are still doing KYC and migration on a large scale, Pi will fail and never have a chance to become a currency again. Therefore, they stopped and saved Pi from failure. They can't tell us it's a matter of price. Because price is a trailblazer's task, they can't say anything. They can only wait for the pioneers to value the Pi. Most pioneers are lost and don't know the real reason, so they complain and lose trust in CT. So I thought I'd step forward and offer my analysis. I believe my analysis is valid, since all projects must be focused on their mission. So when they see the project running in the wrong direction, they have to protect it. Many pioneers are eager to receive exciting news, but I believe the only news that matters to comes from the pioneers. This is because CT has taken very good care of Condition 1 and is almost complete. Only Condition 2 remains for the Trailblazer to complete. Condition to look simple, pioneers only need to complete a checklist, but 2 implicit conditions must be met: uniform price and project safety. A uniform price is a necessary condition for the healthy development of the ecosystem. The security of the project is crucial to preventing black market activities. If these 2 conditions are not met, CT must control the speed of KYC and migration. According to the V2 roadmap, CT hopes to launch the mainnet in 2024. but they can't help solve condition 2, because that was the job of the pioneers. However, they observed that GCV $314,159 has been adopted offline, so they organized PyFest and PyCommerce Hackathon for offline use. These efforts are all geared towards achieving the long-term goals of Pi Network and will serve as a priority for the development of the ecosystem. Drive more and more ecosystems to follow the development of GCV prices. The question is whether CT will randomly open up KYC and migration. This is unlikely because they will choose the safest and most active areas. Its price matches the long-term success of the Pi. This will introduce competition mechanisms between different countries and regions. Allow them to arrive quickly. At present, Epimol Philippines will become. Create a platform with GCV3 14159. It is important to remember that all businesses have their own rules. These rules are profit-centric. The Pi ecosystem operates on the same principles. Therefore, I suggest starting with small items that can be purchased with Pi. Pay in full. This will generate GCV impact, and offline pioneers can generate GCV data. The next step is to introduce incentives. Allow merchants to accept partial fiat payments and be willing to join. Since Pi is still on a closed mainnet, therefore, only the internal community can accept it as payment. They still need to pay all costs and expenses in fiat currency. Therefore, we create GCV data. It also allows them to compensate their fiat currency for sustainable development. Otherwise, the ecosystem will perish during a closed mainnet. As we attract more merchants selling medium and high-value products, more people are willing to accept Pi as a payment method. This will make Pi more accessible and affordable for our pioneers. They can pay lower prices through fiat currency, buy medium and high-quality products. Therefore, we can generate a large amount of GCV data. Although this is a temporary measure, after all 10 million pioneers, you can use Pi as 100% payment. Building a successful payment system requires time and effort, so we can use Pi as part of the GCV currency payment. As more and more pioneers support GCV, merchants will be more confident in accepting Pi as full currency payment. Rome wasn't built in a day. Therefore, we should work together towards the goal of GCV. Epimol is an online ecosystem, attracting pioneers and merchants from over 50 countries. We also have a large number of offline barter transactions every day to create GCV. When we started using Pi as a payment method more frequently, it will encourage more pioneers to stop selling Pi. It requires everyone's education and hard work. Remember that Epimol used to have a lot of products with low consensus prices, but they will soon be removed from February 12th to March 12th. Small items can be used. Barter products for $3 to $10. This is like a test and fix the problem. Then start producing mid-value products. I am confident in the Pi Network of 2024 because I see more pioneers realizing their responsibility. And recently, I've seen that almost all posts support GCV. It's amazing. Thank you to the hard work of social leaders, business people, and pioneers from all over the world. Only we can push faster. We have wasted more than a year. But if we try our best, we can help many entrepreneurs achieve their dreams. Quickly enjoy financial freedom. There is no reason to complain to anyone. It's useless. It will bring bad luck. We should do it for ourselves now, because everything we expect comes from our own hands. How can we assist with this process? 1. Retweet all my articles everywhere. Video and other good GCV articles, videos, and news. 2. Organize local barter trade more actively or join Epimol or future PyCommerce hackathons barter. 3. If you don't have a job to support yourself for 3 to 6 months, just find a temporary job and don't sell your Pi. 4. Please do not buy Pi or use a lower consensus price for the ecosystem. If everyone could do a little bit, this will help your area gain more and more KYC and migration. We don't need all KYC and migrate to As long as we have quality pioneers 10 million or less, we have a strong ecosystem and can be very successful. As for the other pioneers, CT will put you through KYC and migration based on risk control or other factors. My analysis above did not mention condition 3 because this is a disclaimer under uncontrollable conditions. We don't need to care too much about this. If we maintain peace of mind, pray for our Pi network, we will have access to cosmic energy to make everything go smoothly. Let's work together for the education and promotion of GCV. Generate more GCV data. I believe 2024 will be a great success.